What's up, guys? JPat Diecast here with a very special review for 500 plus subscribers. This is kind of a thing that just happenstance. This was not planned. I was not going to buy this. And especially knowing what I know now, I probably would not have bought this, but a good friend of mine named Timmy Stubblefield purchased this 1/18th Camaro ZL1 Garage 56 that ran at Le Mans, 1/18th scale Resin model, and he got it broke. The splinter right here was broke. He ordered another one a while ago, and he had asked me to fix it. I said I'd fix it, but he gave it to me. He gifted it to me, which means a lot because, like I said, would not have purchased this, but I really did want it, so I have it in my collection now. But I definitely want to review it for people who may not know some things about this car, which I was under the misinterpretation that this was a die-cast, but it is not. So let's go ahead and get into the review. So first things first, for those of you who don't know, who think this is a die-cast model, it's not. It is a resin static display. It looks like a die-cast. It looks like the wheels would turn. The front wheels kind of do, but they're not really supposed to. So I'm going to do a quick 360 of the car, but it's going to be kind of weird. This thing is very easy to break, highly detailed. Let's see if I can't get a little bit. I mean, everything, all the parts you see on this thing are glued on here, resin pieces. So I'm going to try to be very careful of doing the 360 of this. It's also bigger than a 124, so it's kind of hard to make sure everything stays in the camera. But this was released probably early in the year. I think it was early this year. This is the non-race version, obviously. There's the underside. I'm not going to do like a normal, like I would for a die-cast. There's the underside of the car. It has the brand Top Speed 2023 Camaro used under license. So yeah, we'll go over some of the details on it. But yeah, the wheels don't turn. This is not a... These turn a little bit, but you can't get it to turn the whole way. Like, it won't do a full revolution. So if you have one of these, don't do that. Now, some of you may be smart and understand, had no doubt before that this wasn't a die-cast. But for me, I thought this was a die-cast. And I'm very glad I have this in my collection, but I would not have paid the money for it not to be a die-cast. But I do have it thanks to my good friend Timmy Stubblefield, who has a iRacing channel. I believe it's a channel. I'm gonna put up his logo. He definitely has a Facebook page. Give him a shout out because these things aren't cheap. He could have still sold it, but he decided to gift it to me, and I really appreciate it. It does look good as a static display piece. But let's go ahead and get into the details. This thing has crazy detail. I mean, it has little pieces representing the LED lights on this thing. You even have a tow hook in the front grille. ZL1 NASCAR, got the Chevrolet bow tie. The hood doesn't open, of course. That was something I kind of... Like I said, my stupid self thought it was a die-cast. Even though it says 1/18 resin on the box. And we'll show you the box, too. But yeah, there's the splinter. The splinter right here was broke, but I was able to use a Loctite and it glued it perfectly back. I may put a dab of paint where you can see right there where it was broke, but not too worried about it. And then there's the hood. You have the famous Hendrick Motorsports number 24 NASCAR 75th anniversary and all the little contingencies. Really trying to be real careful with this because, like I said, this is not a die-cast. It's very breakable. Everything on it, including the shark fins, all of them, the roof fins, they're all resin pieces. It does, of course, have all your antennas. You do have the windshield wiper, NASCAR 1948-2023. Got the Chevrolet bow tie on the hood, Goodyear. All the antennas, NASCAR Le Mans. Got Hendrick Motorsports on the deck lid. So yeah, I'm not going to go... I'm being very careful with this. But, yeah, as you can see on the side, we have 24-hour Le Mans, Total Energy number 24 FIA. I don't know what these logos are. I'm not into the, don't follow the motorsport. Well, you know, I honestly forgot what the actual racing association is that does Le Mans. So forgive me for that. I know that sounds really, really bad for being a racing fan, but you got Jenson Button's name, Jimmy Johnson, and Mike Rockenfeller's name on the name rail. Got the Chevrolet on the C post. Hendrick Motorsports on, or sorry, Chevrolet on the B post, Hendrick Motorsports on the C post. Of course, you got Goodyear. You have the special fins on the rear, behind the rear well, and then the front on the fender. It's beautiful looking car. I mean, everything is detailed in it. The inside, if I could get a real good look on it, is super detailed. It even has the correct F1 style, I would say F1 style steering wheel in here. Try to take a look at the back side of the car. I haven't seen anyone do a review of this, and I kind of know why now. But again, like, if you're like me, you thought this was a die-cast for some reason, it's probably good to know that it's not. But like again, I love this thing. It's cool to have. You got the Chevrolet bow tie. You got the tow bar on the back. Camaro ZL1. You got like these, you know, normally these would be stickers, but these are actual tail lights. Take a look at the side of the car. Really try not to touch anything that'll break. I remember when I first took this off the base, I was like, this probably shouldn't come off the base. But I don't have enough room to display this on my desk along with the base and everything else. So that's the main reason. Yeah, also the glass. Don't want to touch the window too much because I just left a thumbprint on it, so that's great. And there is the right side of the car. So yeah, it is a very cool display piece. If you are okay, now personally, me, the reason why I'm not a big fan of it is just because I wish they would at least have the wheels turn. I know a lot of people probably want to comment and be like, well, it's not a toy, it's not a diecast. Yeah, I get that, but having the wheels turn would be, you know, I guess it's hard for me to wrap my mind around a very large car model that doesn't have, you know, at least turning wheels. But I mean, everything on it looks great. You wouldn't know that. And it's also really heavy. It's kind of crazy. When I took it off the base, there's like 4-inch screws up in it, which was really surprising. But if you care about the box, try to see how to do this. And yeah, it's just a big clear display piece. It does come with a base. I recommend, I know I took mine off the base, but I recommend not taking it off the base. It's be a lot easier to move it around, but I wanted to review it. And like I said, in my case, where I have it displayed right now, it would not have enough room to put the actual display plate. But yeah, right here, this is one thing that you need to pay attention to. 118 resin. And I remember them saying something to me when they got, because they had them at the Lionel store for a very brief amount of time. And he said, well, this isn't diecast. He was trying to sell it to me hard. And I was like, dude, I don't want to pay almost $300 for this thing. But fortunately, because of a good friend, I don't have to. So yeah, that's the box. If you're into having just stacked display pieces and you really are into the, especially the Le Mans type of motorsports, the endurance racing, IMSA, right? IMSA. Am I saying that right? Probably not. For those who are into that, if you're on this channel and you found this, I'm sorry for butchering your motorsport. I'm not meaning no disrespect. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And again, I want to thank Timmy Stubblefield for gifting this to me because, you know, he didn't have to. He could have sold it and probably got a little bit of money back, or I could have fixed it and he could have sold it. But I'm glad to have it in my collection. There is a few things about this one for sure that I want to point out. The actual blue, and I don't know if they just couldn't do it because it's resin, I don't know. But the actual blue on this car is more of a metallic blue, so it's not metallic on this, it's just your regular gloss blue. I haven't really looked at the race version much. I think the race version is more accurate. But yeah, so that's one thing. If you really want to act really super accurate, it's missing in that. But again, I don't personally care. But yeah, no, this is not a diecast for those who are like me and don't really read into anything. But it is really cool displays, and especially since I got to take a picture with the actual car is on tour with NASCAR, I guess. It was at Nashville. And you had a Dale Earnhardt Sr. bodied car. I don't know if it was an actual Dale Sr. car or not. And then you had this. I was actually more excited to take a picture with this because the historical significance of this car is so cool. I was so excited and so happy to hear that this thing performed the way it did. And I know there's always going to be NASCAR haters who are out there going to say that, well, it was an experimental car. It doesn't matter if it passed the hypercars or not. Whatever, dude. It's still an awesome moment for the sport, and it was really cool. I love watching the videos of it passing the hypercars and just hearing it roar. You hear all these electric and hypercars go through, and then you hear this thing. It really gives me Cars 2 vibes. That's something I've said many times. But anyways, that's enough yapping of this video. Go check out my buddy Timmy's channel, and I'm going to put his logo in the end credits or whatever you want to call them. And yeah, it's there's a reason it's expensive because of how much detail's into it. But the wheels don't turn, so if you want a diecast of this thing, this is not it. Of course, there's obviously no opening hood or anything. But that's pretty much it for this review. Again, I want to thank everyone for 500 subscribers. I will get a tour of the man cave out soon. I was pretty busy this weekend. I was wanting to do it this weekend, but it just did not happen. But I definitely wanted to get a video of this thing out. And hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you may be. And we'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace out.